Hey, welcome back to part 5. Okay, so I left it off where I thought that when he left Scott's that I wasn't going to be able to see him again. Well, going back into okay, so I want to say it was probably my junior, because I was still working at Scott's up until my junior year. So my junior year, I was also going to school like half a day. So the first half of the morning, I will go to what we call Anthony's Career Center, and I was taking like business administration. So I had to dress business professional when I would be there. This one particular day, I had on like a maroon sweater. I had on a brown plaited skirt. It was brown with like maroon stripes in there. And it was cute. It was cute. I had on some maroon socks and some black Mary Janes. And my friends and I, we were just getting off the bus. And we were going to my house before. So we'll go to my house and we'll wait until it's almost time to pick up like our younger siblings from school. Because at this time, my brother was going to Abbott. And so I had several other friends who younger siblings was also going there. So we just go to my house and we all just chill out there and just relax, just have fun, or just shoot the breeze and just talk, have girls talk before we have to go get our younger siblings. So this particular day, we're walking, we are on Center Street, and this maroon car pulls up beside us. And we look over at the car, and because of course it was Sean, and he was like, April, he said, let me give you a ride home. And I was like, huh? And he was like, let me give you a ride home. And we were already like almost to my house, and then all my friends was like, April, get in the car, take the ride. So I said, okay. So I got in the car with him, and he drove me home. The whole time I was in his car, it was so funny because he was looking at my thighs. Go figure. And this day was so crazy because we pulled up to the house, and he had asked like what was my plans for later on that day. And I said, well, I don't have any plans. My cousin was coming to taking me out so I could practice driving. And so his response to me was, can you drive a stick? So me, back then, I always had to have like the last word. And so I'm looking at the car. I was like, boy, this ain't no stick. This is an auto. Because I looked at his facial expression, and he was still looking at my thighs. And so my whole face got beet red, and I was so embarrassed, and he just bust out laughing at me because he wasn't talking about the car. I didn't know he wasn't talking about the car. I was so green to the fact of what he was actually saying. I had just embarrassed myself. Let myself into the house, my friends, and told them the conversation. It was like, you didn't know what he was talking about? I said, no, I didn't know what he was talking about. Not until after it dawned on me what he was actually talking about. Go figure. So that had caught me off guard. Later on that day, my cousin did come. He did take me driving. It was me, my cousin, and my sister. And that was the night where I don't know if I was distracted. I don't know if it was because I was learning, but I ended up totaling my cousin's car. Totaling my cousin's car, good and old-fashioned. Later on that year, I had met somebody else. I think it was going into the summer of my senior year. Yeah, so I'm going to save that for part 6. So I'm going to end part 5 right here. And I'm going to have you come back for part 6. Because part 6 gets a little interesting. Yes, he did ask me if I could drive a stick, and I had no clue what he was talking about. All right, make sure if you like this 90s love story, go ahead, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, drop those below too. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.